So today I'm here visiting the Salvation Army right on the corner of Station Road. I think it's number 1 Station Road and Wembley Road, right on the corner. And the Salvation Army mission is having its official opening today, so I'll come along to enjoy the opening and be part of the crowd that's opening up the centre today. So we've got some dignitaries, some important people probably going to be here, part of what the Salvation Army do in this area for this community. Hi. So you can see here, this is a great setup. The Salvation Army Emergency Services. Obviously this can be taken out to different locations and just provide different services for people as well. That's so good. That's the Salvation Army have been doing since its inception of the Corps. So this is where the entrances are to the Salvation Army. You can see here, well, there's a bit of sunstrike there. Probably not good to face it straight in. And the Salvation Army mission is here. So Logan Salvos, and they're doing some great work. Ash and Rita and the team, and came down last year to welcome them to the neighbourhood, or welcome them back to the neighbourhood, because Salvation Army were here previously and then they went away, and now they've opened up a mission, and so they're back and doing great work. Already started the Sunday services at 9:30 on a Sunday. If you're looking for a place to come and worship, you can come to the Salvation Army Centre here and enjoy good work. Yeah. There's Ash there. Yeah, this is the main space where they do have their Sunday worship, and I'll show you around, but there's some people here. I just don't want to be intrusive to them. I'll try and catch the catering area, the kitchen, and the facilities here are really awesome.
Logan Central. My name, for those who don't know, is Captain Ashley Bierman, and along with my very hard-working wife, Captain Rita Bierman, we are the Corps officers here at Logan Salvos. I have the pleasure of being your MC today, and if this holds out, it will be lovely. As we move through the official proceedings, I want to thank you for being here. Hopefully you've been able to gain the benefits of being here, which is one of them, the wonderful hospitality and catering of Adam and team at the SAES truck this morning. I'm very thankful for his support. It's just the best to be extending hospitality here in this community for over 50 years. It's been located in a number of sites across Logan, and we give thanks to God for our new location here, right in the centre of Logan Central. Margaret, it is wonderful to have you here to see this day. Thank you. And we do have a couple of special guests here today. I'm very thankful for the Honourable Cameron Dick, our state member for Woodridge, who is here. Thank you. Wow, there you are. We haven't met yet. We have our federal member for Ford, Mr. Rowan Holzberger. Thank you so much. And I'm just looking around, did we have anybody else? There we go. Come up the front. Come up the front. We have our Councillor Teresa Lane, Councillor for Division 2, and we have Councillor Lindy Russell, Councillor for Division 3. And we also have Councillor for Division 5 as well. I'm feeling very blessed. Thank you. We also want to bring a warm welcome to our National Territorial Commander, Commissioner Miriam Glorious. Thank you. We also have here today Major Mark Everett, our Divisional Commander here in Queensland, sunny Queensland. And we also have the Assistant Divisional Commander, Major Neil Sanfield. Look, we're really pleased to have here also Damien and the property team. Yes. Damien from Vision Building. What a great job they have done. Taking and bringing it into reality. I just think just amazing. It is amazing. So I want to pause there and introduce Auntie Robin Williams. If you would like to come up, Auntie, and would like to bring to us the...
I could say no show without punch, so...
My bosses are here, behave.
Well, Jingri everybody, and Pugal Bajera, which is good morning in Yugambear. What a beautiful space we are in this morning, and how lucky is Logan to have this area to help our community. Not only for Logan and Woodridge in particular, but for all of the regions. And we are so blessed in Logan, really we are. We have wonderful councillors, we have a wonderful minister who has looked after us for so many years, and I thank you for what you have done. I don't like what's happening now, but that's another story. But thank you for everything that you have done for us. And I'd like to welcome Rowan here this morning, our new federal member. I mean, lucky you guys, you've got all these important people beside us too. So we're honoured to be able to stand up here, and a lot of people know me. For those that don't, I am a proud Mununjali woman, and my dad was born and raised in Bay Desert, and one of his mantras to us as children growing up was, wherever you live when you grow up, whatever you do, you have to live on country. And country to us is Yugambear country. And this is where we are today. Yugambear covers this area, as well as over the other side of the river at Beenleigh, all the way out to Bay Desert and the bottom tip of Stradbroke Island. And we share this land today with the Yagara people as well. So it's lovely to be able to come on country and welcome everyone to country. It's something that's really special to me and my family, but also to all Indigenous families wherever they come from. So that's what welcomes are all about. We welcome you to our Indigenous lands, but we welcome you to our ancestral lands as well. It's not welcoming you to Australia. So you're already here. So, you can't go anywhere else. But so as a proud Mununjali woman, I had the opportunity to work for a community organisation as well. So I work for Jindy Mibbit, and we're located in Beenleigh and Eagleby. And we have the lovely Heather coming and visiting us on a Wednesday, and she helps out. Major Heather, there you are, Major Heather. She comes and helps out at Jindy on a Wednesday and looks after our community in Beenleigh. So thank you, Heather, for what you do for our mob in Beenleigh.
For those who don't know me. For those who know me actually on Yugambear country, this is actually my day job. I actually am the Reconciliation Action Plan Manager for the Salvation Army. And I say that because for people like Miriam, who is a strong sister of mine, but she leads our country in the Salvation Army. In this community, I teach dance. I sing, I teach a lot of the kids. I do a lot of this stuff with Auntie Rob. And I think at the RAP launch, I said how blessed I am to be a part of an organisation who acknowledges that being a black fellow working in community isn't a 9-to-5 job. It's actually something that we do all the time. So for people like Teresa, who is a good sister of mine, who's a local councillor, I don't know if did you know I work for the Salvos?
I saw you.
Oh, you did?
And I work for the Salvos.
So I'm going on 9 years now. So this is our second reconciliation action plan. And I'm really proud of this one. You'll see the beautiful artwork at the back, our journey, our business, our guyungs, which is a Buddigum word from Queensland. And for Rita and Ash, I have to say, they were actually, when they were becoming officers, they went through the cultural immersion with me up on my country. And we went out for a few days. And I kind of feel like proud parents because they've gone on their journey and created your own songlines. You're out at Yagara, and Europol out at Ipswich, and the relationships that you built there with mob will always be there. And now you're here and I know that this mob will be okay. And I thank you for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing a Yugambeh song that we've done with the kids. It's called Jindi Dingari, which means hello Jingari. And then I'm going to sing another song that is a song that many First Nations people sing from the Gold Coast all the way here and leading up to the Bunya Mountains. It's called Guttingananami, and it's a song of blessing. It's a song of welcoming, and this is our gift to you, because I know that you mob will be okay here. And good on you, all you mob, for coming out. How's the song go? My voice might crack. I've been singing for 2 weeks straight, so we'll see how I go. Jindi me ban jingri, jindi me ban jingri, jindi me ban jingri, jindi me ban jingri. So this song, Guttingananami, is from the Gully Gully people. It's a sharing song that most clans sing throughout southeast Queensland. If you ever go to an Indigenous function, you'll see mob doing it as a welcome. You'll see us do it as a farewell. You'll see us do it at funerals. It's a way that we send our loved ones on their way. You'll see us doing it at weddings, and you might just see us doing it in the street. But when we sing it, all mob jump up from all over and they come and dance this song. And I sing this one for you today. Guttingananami. You gonna dance, honey, Rob? No. Mambaranga jagungunga yono gaya mambaranga jagungunga yono gaya mambaranga jagungunga yono garinginaname jojo mope.
Speak from the heart. And so I want to begin today by acknowledging our First Nations people, Jingari, Auntie Robin, and to you, and thank you for your acknowledgement of company and your beautiful song, a song that covers time and generation and age, a song for the people of the land that you now share with us. And when I thought about that, I looked here and I saw the symbols of the Salvation Army, the song, the word, the cross. Very simple, very elegant, but speaks to the mission of the Salvation Army. The mission that's been a mission in our community for a long time. I want to acknowledge Margaret up the back there, who I spoke to when I came in, and I said, if you've lived here for 50 years, Margaret, I reckon you might be local. What do you reckon?
2 streets away from me.
That's right, that's right. Another local girl up the front here. But we're rededicating in a sense today. You've always been part of our community. But this is a special place, and it makes me think about how the Salvation Army touches lives. I hear the band on the corner of Crump and Waller Street outside my parents' home where I was growing up. I know it's touched Mindy's life and the work that she did at the family place, which has been an important part of our community for a long time. I know the work that Teresa has done, reaching out to people who just need a feed or somewhere safe, or maybe just someone to talk to. I've seen all of that in our community. Councillor Jackson's here as well, and I acknowledge him as well. Rowan's here as well, new to the federal parliament, but is sharing time with us today because he knows how important this place is, not just for Woodridge, but for Logan as well. And I want to acknowledge Commissioner Miriam. You know, I don't think you should be mad at her, Major Mum, having a holiday. Miriam was telling me that she's based in Victoria. Everyone from Victoria is on holiday in Queensland. So she's no different to everybody else from Victoria. And why wouldn't you? Like, this is the problem that we all share. Everybody wants to come and live in Queensland. And that has created a few problems in Rita, and I think we should give them a big round of applause as well. It's up here at Coffee on Wembley, great coffee shop next, you know, they think, you know, the Salvation Army tells you they built this here because it'll be close to the community. They're next to the best coffee shop in the world. Anyway, I came here one day and there's some bloke out the back here. This is like an old shop. I'm like, what's going on here? And it's Ashley getting the place ready for the builders to come in, and the builders have done a magnificent job because the light shines through, and that's the mission of the army as well. The light is shining through here, and it is a beautiful place, a welcoming place. And you're right, you do feel very welcome when you come in here, don't you, Auntie Ron, as soon as you walk in. So I just wanted to say a few things today. I want to congratulate you on this new gathering place. It has been an important step forward for the Salvation Army to reconnect, although you've always been connected to our community. But I wanted to welcome you back to the neighbourhood. Logan is a better place for your establishment of this place, because it will be a place, as Major Mark said, of collaboration and partnership. And I think they're very powerful sentiments that you expressed today, Mark. A place that connects people with the amazing services that you provide. But the reality is, people need help and support. And you know, last year we put together the biggest cost of living package in the country in our budget. But I was still surprised to read the statistics in your survey. And I wanted to share those with you because it is very powerful. You know, the Salvation Army survey revealed over half of people they surveyed were skipping meals because of financial hardship. 57% could not afford prescription medication. A quarter were forced to eat expired or soiled food. I can't even believe I'm saying it. The survey showed that families with children, the situation was worse. 62% of parents saying they went without food so their kids could eat. 43% couldn't afford essentials like formula and nappies for their young children. Over a third struggled to cover the costs of basic non-prescription medications like paracetamol or ibuprofen. And, you know, even though there was $11 billion in the budget last year, a 30% increase, $1,000 off everyone's power bill, our community's still in need. But when people are in need, who's there? The Salvation Army. And so I've seen your work, and it's the quiet work of profound acts of small kindness. Yes. That's what defines the Salvation Army. You don't want to be called out, and I know that. You're humble servants of your faith, of Christ who you follow, and the community. And so you don't want to be called out. But today I want to call you out because I've seen your work. I've seen how you've touched lives. I've seen how you've fed the hungry, you've housed the homeless, and you've given comfort to those who are weak and stumbling. And so that's why I want to acknowledge you. I've seen what you've done. I think it's powerful and important, and I want to continue to support you. In our budget reply this year, you know, we do these things in Parliament in opposition. You think it's important, but it's not, you're in opposition. But we did a budget reply, but we set out our values in that reply. And one of them was $10 million for food security in this state. So we could help Food Bank and Oz Harvest and the Salvation Army and Lifeline and everybody. Our neighbourhood groups like Kingston East just across the road here. We did that as a sign of our solidarity and support and the values that we believe in the Labor Party. And we did that in our budget reply because we wanted to send a signal to you that what you do is so valuable. And so we're with you on this journey. We thank you for what you do. You do care for people. You create faith pathways. You build healthy communities. You work for justice. And you do that because of your love of Jesus. And I know that's your mission statement, and I want to acknowledge that here today. So thanks everyone for being here today. If you need a coffee, you know where to go. I want to acknowledge Adam and Jess who are out the back there with the emergency van. Jess, great young woman. She's been volunteering for 25 years for the Salvation Army. She's done emergency relief in bushfires. She's there making the bacon and egg sandwiches today. She doesn't want to be called out either. You do great work, Jess and Adam and your entire team. And that emergency response, you know, we were just talking with Adam, you know, on that line in Kokoda when the future of our country was at risk. There were men who sacrificed everything for us, but just behind them was some bloke who had a billy, who had a fire and was making some food and some sustenance for our troops. And that was someone from the Salvation Army. And that should never be forgotten, that sort of sacrifice and commitment, which you do every day. So you can see you've had an impact on me, and I just wanted to share that with you today. Thanks for being back in our neighbourhood. So pleased you're here and look forward to working with you in the future.
Cameron talked about how hard it was to follow the Sully man when he
Right.
Cameron just waxes lyrical about everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, strike that, strike that, strike that. So I figure I'll just take all the filters off. To start off with Donnie, Robin and Lucy, thank you for that. Welcome to country, absolutely stunning. I don't know how you ladies keep it up. NAIDOC has just been a massive time, and I follow Lucy, I stalk her on Facebook because she's just always busy out doing stuff. I'm just saying, you're a busy girl and good for you, but you enrich our community in so many ways. My story is one of probably trauma from the Salvation Army, and I'm going to start out with, I was a member of the Australian Defence Force, and the biggest fear that came into my life was the Sully man walking into the pub that I was drinking at and taking my last $4 so I could buy a beer and eat out the night. Because everybody knew that when the Sully man walked into the pub, you had to put all your cash into his tin. I was traumatised by that, I'm just going to put that out there. So, Miriam, Mark and Neil, was it? Yeah. Thank you so much for the work that you've done over the years. When Ash first came and said, hey, I want to create this up on this corner, I thought, oh, fuck it. Not another charity, not another one that's going to tell me how many homeless I've got instead of how many people are struggling. Not another one that's going to, do a handout, not a hand up. And there was an expression, and after meeting Ash and Rita, there's an expression that comes to mind, which is, look busy, Jesus is coming. And I figured that they aren't fair income. They're the people that actually feel that, because they have gone from strength to strength in this community, building this wonderful space that doesn't just tell me how many people are homeless, it tells me how many people are struggling that are in private rentals. And we know that private rental people are struggling the greatest. People on limited incomes that used to be able to pay their rent, pay their electricity and buy a smidge. A 25 voucher for food gets them $200 at the local space. They haven't got that money anymore. So this place is providing not just a safe place to go, but also financial counselling, also a meal when they need it, but an ear when they need to talk about things. And I think, that's what's needed in this community. And I'm so proud of the way you listen to suggestions and reflections and nagging and all of the things that I did. I'm really sorry. But this is a beautiful space, and it's a space where people can come together, where they can look out for each other and look after each other, where they can build each other up, and where we can actually address some of these rotten bloody landlords that are choking the daylights out of people, and actually try and put the push onto them to say, hey, calm down with your price increases. So what you're doing is amazing. What you will do in the future will be fabulous, but just don't have the little tin when I'm at the pub.
You are actually all important in this space today, and I'm never impressed by titles. I'm impressed by salt of the earth people. There's a lot of those people in this room today. I can see that. And as soon as I walked in, I thought, wow, this is what the Salvation Army is all about. Cameron, I think I'm going to recruit you to be a Salvo officer. Come on, the music, the word and the cross, that's exactly what we're about. And I would describe this place as a community of hope. Everyone needs real community, don't they? Yeah. Loving and being loved, serving and being served, knowing and being known, and celebrating and being celebrated. And that's what we want. It's not one way, is it? It's both ways, and it's beautiful what we are. That's what we're about. And so I think it's a beautiful expression of the kind of place that I absolutely love. This is where the Salvation Army is meant to be, as we collaborate, as we work together, as we see real change in the lives of people. And something I really love, I've been to many Red Shield launches all across Australia this year, good breakfast, but I've always loved the testimonial speaker, because someone gets up and tells their story, and every time at the end of it they say, and now I love to give back. And in communities like this, we get engaged, we get involved, don't we? To Ash and Rita, you are salt of the earth people. You impress me a lot, because you just get your hands dirty and you get in. To everyone who's spoken this morning, you impress me a lot, because you are salt of the earth people. What do we need in Logan? A lot of salt of the earth people, don't we? Who'll just get in, who'll get their hands dirty, who will help people and see lives transformed, one life at a time, with the love of Jesus. So this is a very beautiful space. In the Old Testament, there are some verses I love, and it says about, and it's really Jesus' mandate, it says beauty instead of ashes, freedom, release. So we're going to believe that will happen 1,000 times 1,000. That people will come here, feel safe, feel loved, feel valued, and helped in a way that moves them forward. So we can believe for that. And I love your verses on the back wall there. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. And I heard a lady share her story very recently who'd been in domestic violence, a beautiful, tragic story. She said, I had jobs, but I got into this situation where I fell for a man, listen to this, because he gave me a pollywaffle and a bag of chips. And I thought life would be different. She said, life was tragic for me. She said, I tried all sorts of places. I went to Centrelink and I had a problem because I still had a house and a car, so they said, no, we can't help you. She said, I went to the Salvation Army and found 2 angels who walked with me every step of the way. She said, then I found God and now my life's going forward. Well, maybe that is our experience that we want to happen here many, many times. So we believe that it will. We thank you for everyone who plays a part in that. Don't you love how we work together now? So good, isn't it? It is so, so good. We want to do that. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So let's do that. Let's do that well, and let's see that real transformation. So I believe right now we're going to unveil the plaque and relaunch dedication of the Logan Salvos, and how proud we are for every person who's had a part to play, way back to right now and way into the future. So may this be a place of transformation. Who's going to get the other side? Mark? Come on, Mark. You knock this over and you're in deep trouble, okay? Oh. All right. And so now we declare. Oh, yeah, that's
From the bottom.
from the bottom.
Oh, I see, sorry.
I know. Put that back in, please.
I didn't go to the training.
We'd like to declare the grand opening of Logan Salvos.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's very visible, it's very practical, but the Salvation Army is the heart of the people that serve with it. And so these great people here in front of you, we're going to pray for today. We're going to dedicate them to the service of this community. They do it because they love God, they do it because they love His people, and they want transformation in His name. And so I'm going to ask you to stand, please. And whether you pray with me or whether you'd like a time of silence, that's up to you. But I'm going to pray a blessing upon these 2 wonderful people, Rita and Ash. So eternal God, you have created us into being, and we thank you for life. And particularly this morning, this beautiful day, we have so much to be thankful for. Lord Jesus, we are thankful for this space that will welcome people and has already welcomed people. It is the space of connection, of transformation, of love and grace and forgiveness, things that radiate from the kingdom of God. And so this morning I'd like to pray for Rita and Ash. I thank you for their commitment to our organisation, their love of your kingdom, the love for you and their love for people of this place. And so Lord, as a congregation, as a united force today, we pray that they will find great satisfaction in what they do, that you would give them the energy and everything they need to serve these people well. Protect them from everything that might harm them, both in their mind, their body and their soul. And may we continue to see great things coming from Logan Salvos. So bless them today, I pray. And so friends, the final benediction, I'll use the name Logan, but I really mean Rita and Ash, all the volunteers, all the workers, all the community organisations, our political leaders. I pray this blessing upon you. May the Lord bless Logan and protect Logan. May the Lord smile on Logan and be gracious to Logan. May the Lord show Logan his favour and give Logan his peace. Thank you for coming today. God bless you. Bless you, folks.
So this is the wonderful space that they have here. So, kitchen space. Oh, you know, I've come along to welcome them on board.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to be appropriate for my shirt, okay?
So they're finished that event. Just heading back to the office now. Bit of construction site going on here, and what's this? Carmody Street. Yeah, right on the corner here. I think SSI are building here. Somebody, one of the big services or agencies building on this corner here. And I'm just heading back to the office. Got my goodies, takeaways from Salvation Army. As you can see, emergency packs. But they're not vegetarian friendly, so I'm going to take it for my team. A couple of them will be able to share some sammies. It's like a breakfast sandwich. Yeah, that was a great event. Great to connect in our community with our local agencies and services, and always good to network with others. So met a few people interested in what we do, who knew what ADRA's doing, and someone was interested in connecting with the community gardens. So anytime you can get an opportunity to be in your community, to network with people, opportunities to network with organisations and others, it's always important to be able to try and make the opportunity to do that. So we're big on connecting with people in our community, and such a lovely day to be walking, because it's only just down the road. The Salvation Army is right down the road from ADRA on Station Road, number 1 Station Road to be exact, and they are on the corner of Station Road and Wembley Road. You'll find the Logan Salvos mission, which is awesome.